Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We are the Mutua's World on YouTube. Welcome also to this live stream. Today is on a Sunday and a new week is here with us. It's fast approaching. So welcome to this particular live stream. And if you are joining us and you would like to join our today's topic, feel free to do so. I have already shared a link that you can click and join the live conversation here. So today we have a very interesting topic. It's about our personality, our character, our values. Basically, we are discussing about what defines each one of us as a person. Yeah. There are those values that you hold that are non-negotiable. There are those traits that you have that cannot be taken from you. Basically, these are the things that define who you are. So it's a conversation that I would want us to have and hold this um, evening. Yeah. So the vibe here is good. It's chilled. We have had a very tough week job-wise, but we thank God for everything that we are going through, for He knows the plans that He has for us. We are living this particular life for a purpose. It doesn't just happen. So that's why we need to find out who we are. It's very important to understand or to discover who you are, because if you don't know your personal worth, people will take you for granted, people will misuse you, people will compromise you. Yeah, so you need to have a personality, a character that is fairly constant as a person. So uh, we are here to discuss that there are so many values that people subscribe to. There are hardworking people. There are people who are resilient. There are people who have integrity. Others are honest. Others are tough, yeah, in what they do. Others are soft. Others are extroverts. We also have introverts. And there are those who are in between. Yeah, those are personality traits that people usually have. Yeah, so I want to hear from you guys what defines you as a person, because it's very important for you to be aware about yourself, yeah, what you love, what you hate, what attracts you to other people. It's important. Yeah, it's very critical. It's very key to have a definition about yourself. Yeah, it's very discouraging when people define you. Of course, they will have a wrong impression about you. They will have a misconception about who you are. So don't let people define you. You must have your own definition of self. That's why I am inviting you to join this live stream and have a chat, like one on one. Yeah, I hope you can see me. Yeah, we can have a chat. We can talk one on one on this particular platform that we are building for all of us. yeah, to share, to encourage, and to inspire one another for the greater glory of God. We need to do this so often. Yeah, apart from being on YouTube, we need to empower each other. We need to know how each other is faring on in life. Yeah, and so to achieve that, it's always good from time to time to check up on each other. It's key. Yeah, it's very important to do so. Yeah, so it's 5 minutes into the live stream, and I hope guys will start trooping in. So wherever you are watching us, whatever time, we want to welcome you to the Mutua's world on YouTube. We are a warm family that appreciates its people, that talks all things family, spirituality, work, parenting, marriage. Yeah, because in this life we need one another to conquer the many obstacles that we normally encounter on our way, especially in marriage life. It's not easy. So you need people to at least journey with. You must have a friend or two that you can confide in, that you can share experiences with. Yeah. So welcome, welcome. So today my people went down early, and I'm here with my friend. Where are you? Yeah, so this is the friend that I am streaming with. Yeah, so this is the friend who is always behind me. Yeah, so Mama G and G have already gone down, and they wish you the very best as you begin a new week, a new week. So, if you're joining us, you can see our topic of the day. We are discussing what defines us as people, as persons. So, what defines you? So, feel free to comment here and tell us what is that thing or that one thing that defines you. Yeah, I know you can have more than 10 traits, 15 traits that define you, but there is a lot that one can subscribe to. Yeah. So, like for me, I can say uh, my number one trait, that is something that defines me, is that I am resilient. When I set my mind on doing something, I try as much as possible to stick to it. Have some level of grit. Grit is where you do something no matter what, and you try to achieve results in the long term. Yeah, you do something over and over again. Yeah, without quitting, without giving up, hoping that you will be successful at some point. Yeah, and that is a rare trait in many people, and it's something that differentiates achievers and non-achievers. And I'm sorry to say, or it's also good to say that, like almost all people who have achieved great milestones in their lives have some level of grit in themselves. I can see my brother, Coach Remy Fitness, uh, and he says, your passion, your fear, and the environment you live in, and your philosophies are some of the things that define you. And Coach Remy, I can't agree further. Yeah, our passion, like Coach Remy has a passion in physical fitness, dieting, keeping fit, and he does what he does on a regular basis. In fact, his energy uh, normally amazes me. He has done so many videos, and they are all good. When you tune into his channel, you can see the grit in this man. This man is hardworking, and there is no other word that you can use to describe Coach Remy with. And he is a generous person because he has come into our lives and he is trying to at least make us better, yeah, and achieve and believe that we can keep fit. I've been following you, my brother, and your exercises are good, especially those for cardio. They are good. Yeah, you do 20 minutes and you feel you are doing something. Yeah, grit is what you do repeatedly without ceasing. Yeah, yeah, and it's also a philosophy of life. If you are say I am sticking with something, you stick with it. There are people who quit. Yeah, they do not have that grit. What I'm just describing. Yeah, so hard work, persistence is key. Being resilient in what you do actually inspires us. So, Coach Remy, you can use the link. I can add you. We can have one on one. Yeah, I've missed you, my brother, for some time. Yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful words. That is what Coach Remy is saying. But I would love to hear from him. Yeah, so Coach, if you are still around, I can add you and we can have a chat on one. Yeah, so guys, if you are watching this later, subscribe to Coach Remy's channel. Yeah, is one of our supporters over here. Thank you, Coach Remy Fitness. We don't take your support to this channel for granted. We really treasure your presence here. We really treasure your presence here. And my brother, continue doing what you do. Yeah. So, Coach Remy Fitness, thank you for being around. Coach, you can use the link that I already shared so that I can perhaps say something to you. I know people are sleeping over there, but I can greet you. Yeah, just for a second. For a second, I'll appreciate. I'll appreciate. Yeah, so that's Coach Remy Fitness. You need to check this particular channel. It is during the day. If it's during the day, I'll join. Yeah, Coach Remy, I appreciate. Anyways, yeah, so today we are discussing about the things that define who we are. So people have different values and traits that define who they are. Yeah, and we have what we call personality traits. There are people who are outgoing, and those ones we call them extroverts. Those are the people that find it easy to interact with others. Yeah, and then we have introverts. Those are people who are inward looking. They rarely talk, especially to strangers. Yeah, they rarely talk to strangers or have. They rarely hold conversations with people they don't know. Yeah, Coach Remy is saying that he is listening, and that is good, and I really appreciate. Yeah, yeah, my brother, you are on earphones, and that is good enough. And we thank God for your presence in this channel. Yeah, so I can say I can't say I'm an extreme extrovert or an extreme introvert. I believe I'm in between. Yeah, because if I know you, I'll be very comfortable with you. I'll hold long conversations with you. I'll interact with you normally. But when it comes to people that I don't know, I exercise some bit of caution. Yeah, and there are people that I can not hold conversations with, depending on how they present themselves. I'm not an overly bubbly person, but I can say I'm a bit warm person. Yeah, I am a bit warm person. So I believe, I think my personality trait is between the introverts and the extroverts. I believe I'm somewhere there in the middle. Yeah. And another thing that defines me is the belief in God. I usually believe there is a higher power that controls our destiny, our fate, and that is God Almighty. And I believe in God. Yeah, I believe there is a power out there in the universe that controls our activities and our destiny. No matter how hard we work, uh, I believe there are some things that we don't achieve because of our innate abilities or what we do or our jobs. Yeah, and that thing, it's God for me. So I don't know what you believe in, but there's nobody who doesn't believe in anything. Even the hardest believe that there's no God. So that sense of belief is also something that defines actually who I am. So it's not about the religion, it's not about being Muslim, being a Christian, being Hindu or Buddhist, or being an atheist, but it is believing in a power that is beyond our own abilities, and that power is God. And I always believe that His grace is somehow sufficient. Yeah, and that is what keeps us going as a family. So I don't know what you believe in, but you must believe in something, even if it's believing in your own self. Yeah, so belief is another thing that defines who I am. Yeah, there's another thing that defines who I am, and that is family. I come from a family, and now I have my own family. So I believe in family, that family works, and especially marriage also works if you put the necessary the necessary work in it. For a marriage to work, both partners must mutually work together, put their synergies together to ensure the institution of marriage works. I know out there are so many narratives because marriages have been breaking even now and then, but that is not a sufficient excuse not to be a part of a family. It's always good to have a support system, and that's what a family offers. So when things are not looking good, where do you go? You retreat back to your family. Yeah, so family is important, and it's what keeps some of us moving. Yeah, it's what keeps some of us moving. So, um, if you're out there and you don't have anybody, you can have friends, and your friends can be your family. You can have neighbors, you can have your fellow tenants as your family, at least people that are close to you. You can share with them, you can seek advice from them when things are not going um, the way they are supposed to go. So I believe in family, and I believe family is a foundation. Coach Remy says, indeed, family is the foundation of everything, and I can't agree more, because we all come from a family somewhere out there. So without family, you can be alone, and that's a bit sad. Yeah, so make sure you belong to a family. It may not necessarily be your biological family or where you come from. Yeah, because some people have lost their parents, they have lost their relatives, but we are in a society, and within that society, there are people who are close to you, and those are your family. Those people that you call when you are in need and they can respond, then those are your family. Yeah, even in this channel, we are a family, because we usually try to check on you guys once in a while. We want to know how you are faring. Yeah, for instance, Coach Remy is my brother from another mother. We have never met, we've never seen each other, but we support each other here on YouTube, which is amazing. And I discovered him from another channel, that is I Am Marwa. Yeah, so it's always good to make new friends. Yeah, new acquaintances. You talk to people that you don't know. Yeah, you don't know, but all of a sudden you click and you become a family. Yeah, and that's wonderful. It's a gift. Yeah, it's a gift to be able to relate to other people out there. Yeah, it's good. So um, that is something that defines me. Yeah, and my love for family and my desire to see families work is unparalleled. Yeah, I can't trade it off for anything. Yeah, so for those who believe in a family and are Christians, we need to seriously pray for this institution of marriage, which is under serious attack. Yeah, under serious attack, because of what dynamics around us. Yeah, we have seen same-sex marriages, which I don't know. Um, yeah, Sarah Duo has just joined us. Welcome, Sarah, for joining this particular live. Today we are discussing about what defines us as people. Yeah, you can tell us what defines you, your values, your characters, your your ambitions, your passions, your philosophies, what actually defines you. So as I was saying, I believe in family, and nowadays the institution of marriage is under serious attack. For those who are Christians, we believe we need to pray for our families. Yeah, we need the families to stand, and we need to put in the work, and that is praying for married people to live their vows, to live their covenants. Yeah, because nowadays we have same-sex marriages, we have bestiality, people who are using animals to satisfy their selfish, um, what do I say, needs. Yeah. So it's just crazy how to hear. So for those who believe in a male-female kind of union, we need to pray for marriages to stand. Yeah, so Sarah, if you are still listening and you would like to join our conversation, kindly tell us what defines you. Are you hardworking? Are you passionate about something? What is that thing that drives you? What defines you as a person? Is it your work or the people around you? Are you an extrovert or introvert? Yeah, what is your character? Yeah, we would love to hear from you. I've already shared the link, so if any of my viewers would want to have a one-on-one with me, it would be good. It would be good. We are here for you guys. Yeah, and we want to have this conversation about what defines us as a people. Yeah, what defines us as a people. So, like I had said, I believe in something. I believe in family. When I say believe in something, I believe in God. Yeah, I'm also, I can say I'm hardworking. I don't know how to judge that. So I don't know what people say about me. Am I hardworking? Am I resilient? Am I confident? Yeah, so those are some of the things that am I loving? Am I caring to my family, my wife, and my kid? Yeah, so those are the things that define us. So I would want to hear from your side. What are your value systems? What are your character? What defines you as a person, and what keeps you going? What is that which is constant in you that doesn't change? Like I was saying for Coach Remy, I know um, the guy is resilient and is very passionate about what he does in terms of physical fitness, yeah, diet, and why we should keep fit for us to keep going. Yeah, so Coach Remy says the internet is bringing long distances. Yeah, the internet is a wonderful thing that has happened in the late 20th century and the 21st century because we are in a global village where we can talk, yeah, where we can talk, where we can have nice conversations like this one that we are having and get to see the world. Personally, I love YouTubers who are travelers or are travel vloggers because we get now to see places that we dream of, places that we never knew we could have a chance to see and enjoy. Yeah, and here in Africa, there are people that I'm really admiring. I admire Hayam Mara, I admire Wademaya, Miss Shruti, African Tigress, Dave Money and Trace Money. This is a couple that I don't know whether they are in vacation in Kenya or they have relocated to this beautiful country. Yeah, they try to showcase the world in a manner that would be impossible without internet and without YouTube, this big platform that we are using to that we are using to interact with one another. So Sarah says that's a great conversation. I am a Christian. I just can't explain everything here. Besides faith, I want to always be positive. Anything bringing negativity, I cut it down. Yeah, so Sarah is a Christian. Yeah, you've heard that. That's a great thing. She believes in something. And she also believes in positivity. Yeah, positive vibes, doing things that uplift our soul. And she tries as much as possible to remove negativity in our life, and I think that that is important, especially when you in this space, when you're in YouTube. At some point you will get haters, and haters can really drain you, can really discourage you. That one I have seen. We've received several hate comments in this channel. Like there's a video I did, and then a certain girl came and commented and said, "Ever boring. Don't want to see this channel." And then I thought I had done what I would regard as our very best video, and somebody comes, the first comment, "Ever boring." It really hit me to the core. But then I said, I don't want this negativity in my channel. At first, because I felt I was vulnerable at that particular point, I removed the comment. And from several YouTubers, I have come to realize this is normal. What you have to do is to ignore that kind of negativity, because if you focus so much on it, it will bring you down instead of growing you, and it can sway you. Yeah, so being positive is also a good thing, and it defines who Sarah is. And I believe she is a woman of faith. She's a family a woman, yeah, and a mother. So believing in a family in these trying moments is something that is lacking in many people, especially those within our generation. So yeah, it's always good to believe in something. Yeah. So negativity can really bring you down. Yeah, so we are talking about what defines us as people. So, thumbs up, Coach Remy Fitness. I can see you. My brother, are you in Belgium or are you in Kenya? Where are you? We need to get your location. Sarah is here in Kenya, Nairobi. Yeah, and she has a beautiful channel about motherhood and online workspace. Yeah, things that we can do online and earn a living out of online. Yeah. So, Coach, where are you watching us from? Coach Remy, you are in Kigali, Rwanda. I can see my brother from another mother, Street King KE. Hello, Street King KE. Welcome to this live stream. I hope this is your first time. Yeah, hello, Street King KE. Yeah, this is, I believe it's your first time. I watch your channel, and you're growing very fast, I can say for sure. And we admire your growth. Yeah, so Street King KE, today we are discussing about things that define us as people. Is it be it the values that we hold, being hardworking, being resilient, being courageous, being a go-getter, things that define us, being introverts, extroverts, how we socialize with other people. Yeah, basically that is our discussion. Yeah, that's our discussion. So, what defines you, Street King K? Because we love your spirit and we are keenly watching on your growth. What defines you? What keeps you going, especially in this space, in this YouTube journey? Yeah, what keeps you in check? Yeah, we would love to hear that. I have already shared a link if you want to join. Yeah, you can always join her, Street King. If you want to join, yeah, let me reshare the link. Yeah, I would love to hear what keeps you going, Street King KE. And I saw you nowadays your work is clear. I also saw your post where you have Canon something. Yeah, I believe you're upgrading and soon you will be there. Yeah, so I have reshared the link. Street King KE says, thank you for your continued support. Yeah, this is one channel that we've seen grow. Yeah, and they are still doing it. They are still working so hard to make it here on YouTube. Make it here on YouTube. Yeah, so yeah, I can see we have a guest here. Let me invite Street King KE. Street King, what has happened? Kindly use the link to join. I don't know whether you are offline. I want to add you, Street King KE. I want to add Street King KE. Has he disappeared? Perhaps he has disappeared. So yeah, so there are many values which define who we are. So many things that define who we are, be it work, be it our personality. Yeah, so I was trying to add Street King KE. I don't know where he disappeared to, but it is good. Yeah, I love their resilience and their hard work. Yeah, so Sarah Theo had said, I checked out Coach Remy when you mentioned him. Great content. Yeah, that is good of you, Sarah, for supporting Coach Remy Fitness. If you try his exercises, I believe you will um, achieve some of the body goals that you may have. Yeah, it is always good. It's always good to try new things, especially when you are checking on your weight. So, guys, I want to hear from you. What defines you as a person? What keeps you going? Yeah, what makes you wake up very early in the morning and sleep late? Yeah, what is that one thing that holds you together? Yeah, what holds you together? That is a definition of who you are. And that thing, without it, we can say you are not you. You are not you. Yeah, that's what I want to hear tonight. Yeah, that's what we want to hear tonight. Yeah, I think Street King net just dropped. but it is good that he had joined the conversation. So here in Kenya, the time now is 10:13 p.m. and it is almost 40 minutes into the live stream. And so far, I can say it has been successful. Yeah, we are discussing things that define who we are, things that um, define our personality. Yeah, those are the things that we are discussing tonight. So if you have just joined the stream, kindly comment so that we can have a discussion. Yeah, we can have a discussion. I've already shared the link if you would want to join live. Yeah, you can join, we can have a conversation. Yeah, it is also my mission to continue checking on you guys because you are a family to us. You are more than friends. So we want to create a community whereby we will turn ordinary subscribers to friends and finally family. Yeah, and sometimes we will be doing sometimes later we are planning to do meet and greet here and there. Yeah, we want to meet you guys in person. Yeah, I'd love to meet Street King Kehi in person. Yeah, I would also love to meet Saratho and family someday. Yeah, it would also be great to meet my brother from another mother, Coach Remy Fitness, because he's such a vibe. He's such uh, energy. Yeah, so we are still here. You can see my friend behind me here. We are the only two guys who are up. Mama G and G are already in bed in readiness for this new week. So my friend is here. Yeah, my friend is here. I don't know what he is doing. He's always like macho. He doesn't sleep. Yeah, so we are here trying to see the things that define who we are. Yeah, so patience is another thing that should define who we are. If you want to achieve great things in life, you must be patient. You must trust the process. Especially, yeah, Saradhio, you can see my friend is just behind me, is keeping me company. So I'm not alone. We are two in this living area. Yeah, so if you want to achieve great things in life, you must be persistent. And this persistence is exemplified by YouTubers. The road to 1,000 subscribers is one of the hardest journeys. So if you are not resilient, uh, you might as well give up. So especially when you are building a YouTube channel, you must be very patient to see it grow. One day you'll gain subscribers, the next day they are gone. I don't know where they disappear to. Sometimes YouTube removes some subscribers. I can remember there is a time I got like 30 and the next morning 15 were gone. So I don't know where they disappear to. Yeah, so you can lose subscribers, you can lose watch hours but you need to be persistent just to continue doing what you do and be patient. At the end of the day, it will bear fruit. It will bear fruit. So persistence is a value that we must all have. We must all have, especially those who are in this space of content creation. Yeah, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else defines us? Welcoming. Welcoming. There are people who are welcoming. There are others who are not welcoming. So welcoming people are always people who are warm and you feel at home around them. Yeah, you feel at home around them. People like Mama G can welcome everybody, yeah, and they love visitors. There are other people like me who take time, take time, take time. I don't say I'm not welcoming, but it's like I vet guests, yeah. And it is also good, but I'm hospitable. Yeah. When you come to my place, you will eat, you will enjoy, you'll feel comfortable and you'll feel at home. So being hospitable and welcoming is also a trait that defines some people. So yeah, so if you are joining us today, we are discussing about things that define us as people, things that when you remove them from us, then we become skeletons and shells of ourselves. Yeah. So welcoming is a trait that defines a majority of people. There are others who are accommodative, people who accommodate others. Yeah, we may not agree in many things, but I can accommodate your position, your stand, your thoughts. Yeah, there are people who are liberal, there are people who are strict. Yeah, so we are defined by so many things. So I would love to hear from you what defines you. There are people of faith, yeah, and believe in a higher power, a supernatural power, yeah, a God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So our discussion is continuing in this particular platform, this channel. Yeah, and we are streaming. I want to know from you whether streaming into the night, whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. I know people are tired, people have gone to sleep, but it's always important to keep the YouTube channel active by posting at least posting something for your viewers. Yeah, it is not easy to make videos within the week, especially when you have a lot to do. But since I have decided we are in this thing together to stay, it is always good to keep your audience engaged. Produce a new thing, yeah, produce a new thing each and every other day to keep your audience intact. I know it is not possible to do it like back to back, especially when you have a full-time job or a side hustle that is very demanding. So if things go well, we might as well become full-time YouTube or YouTubers or content creators. But before then, we thank God for the small milestones that we are making day after the other. Yeah. So we are not complaining. We use whatever we have. Yeah, because the motors are also defined by their simplicity. We want to just keep everything simple. Yeah, everything simple. So even with simple tools, simple platform, simple audience, I believe we can make an impact in this uh, field of content creating, content creation. Yeah, so guys, we are 50 minutes into this live stream, and I would love to end it in the next 10 videos. I had purposed to do this for 1 hour, and it is almost done. So if you have any question regarding our today's topic, you can always ask, you can always comment about our today's topic. We are discussing about what defines us as a person. Yeah, and I have already shared a link which you can click and join this conversation live before we call it a wrap. And a good night. Yeah, so I'm here trying to brainstorm and see what other thing uh, that defines us as the Mutuas. Yeah, as the Mutuas world. Yeah, generally now as a family, not me. Yeah, I want to see what I can say. We are honest people. Yeah, we are honest people. My wife and I think we are honest people. I can see Winball has joined this live stream, and he or she says, "Hello, the Mutua's world." Winball, uh, are you a she or E? Yeah, I believe I subscribed to your channel, but I don't know whether you are E or she. You have a channel? Really? No, no. But you subscribe to my channel, and I hope we met. Oh, it's a she. Thank you so much for being with us. Yeah, it's a she. I talked to you from I Am Mara. I believe we met from I Am Mara's platform, a very big platform. So it is a she. So Winball, welcome to our today's. You don't have a channel, yeah, yeah. That is nice. Not everybody can be a content creator, but I know you support uh, what we do as content creators. So, Winball, our today's topic is a simple one. We are discussing about values, character traits, uh, things that define who we are. So, for you, what is that one thing that if it's removed from you, you are no longer Winball? Yeah, is it your passion? Is it your ambition? Is it your hard work? Is it your resilience, your courage, confidence? Yeah, what defines you as a person? I would love to hear from you, Winball. What defines you as a person? Yeah, it is always good to rediscover yourself, know who you are for sure. Because if you don't know yourself, then people will take you for granted, they will not appreciate your value. So it is always good to discover who you are, because until you do that, you cannot attach value to yourself. Yes, so what is that one thing that people associate Winball with? Yeah, I would love to hear from you. And thank you for the support that you are extending to the Mutua's world. Yeah, thank you for the support. Yeah, so as we wait for Winball to respond and tell us what defines her, it is good mhm, to say things that define us as a family. We are a family that also takes care of parents. We have our parents, and we try as much as possible within our small means to support them. So we are taking care of them, and I can say we are a caring people or a family. So Winball says, I believe in fairness and always treating people the way I would like to be treated. I also believe I get blessings when I give to others. Yeah, so Winball uh, believes in fairness, and I believe that is equity being fair, yeah, being fair to others, giving them what they deserve, yeah, and upholding justice, yeah, and treating people right, yeah. You treat people and you do to them as you would want them to do unto you. Yeah, that is very important and very powerful. If you want respect, if you want people to respect you, then you have to respect you. You have to respect them first, and then they will reciprocate back by respecting you. Yeah. You also believe that being generous to others attracts some blessings. Yeah, and that is very powerful because when you give, you receive. Yeah, and today we went to church, and our first lesson was about Prophet Elijah and a window from a place called Zarephath, who had a little flour and cooking oil, small of it that had left. And then the prophet, the man of God, comes to this woman who was about to collect some firewood to make, let's say, a cake for him and his son to eat and just die. And so the man of God tells um, this window, kindly make me, is it a bread or what? Yeah, just make me bread first so that I can eat. And then after doing that, the window was blessed, and that container or that jar uh, had flour until the famine was over, and the container had cooking oil, and that's how they survived through that famine. The window and our son. So I believe giving to others is a biblical thing, and it attracts a blessing. And it is good that Winball believes in such a high virtue, yeah, a higher virtue of giving uh, out, yeah, giving to others, being generous. Giving is a gift from God. Being generous is something to be treasured in this world, especially nowadays when people are inward looking, people are very individualistic, and people don't want to share what they have with others. So, yeah, it is a trait that I believe transforms and changes people's lives for the better. Yeah, because you receive what you give. When you give, you receive more. But God's blessings cannot be traded that way. Yeah, God blesses us out of His own will, but He wants us to give to support His work, to support the less fortunate in our society. So giving attracts some blessings, but we cannot bribe God by giving to bless us. Yeah, so it's kind of a complex concept. Yeah, and I believe you don't have to have much to give to others. That is what Winball says. Yeah, I concur with you. Being generous has nothing to do with what you have. Yeah, not the has nothing to do with the much that you might have. You can have small and be a generous giver, be somebody who can help others. You don't have to be a millionaire to feed a street child. You just need to share the little that you have. It is a nice trait to have. Yeah, and this is something intrinsic but can also be learned. It comes from the soul. And when you give, you feel good. Yeah, you feel good that you touched somebody's soul. Yeah. So, Winball, you have been a blessing to this channel because you've reminded us something that as humanity we need to reflect on and try to implement in our lives. Yeah, we need to be our brothers and our sisters keeper because we are blessed differently. Yeah, there's somebody who thinks that uh, you're in a position to help them, and when you come through for them, they will eternally be grateful for your act of kindness and your act of generosity. Yeah, so thank you, Winball, and we appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, here in Kenya, um, it is a good night. We are going down anytime from now. Yeah, we've done 1 hour of this live stream. I believe it was successful. We will continue doing this so often. Yeah, we want to build a community of friends who will eventually turn out to be family. Yeah, so you're saying, Winball is saying, you are welcome. Good night. So, Winball, if you're about to go down like us, we also wish you a good night. So, from the Mutua's World on YouTube, it's a good night from us. We thank you for your audience. Thank you for watching. We don't take it lightly. I know it is late in the night. It is 10:36 p.m. Yeah, so I'm going to end it here. And with that, we wish you well. May you blossom in whatever you do and aspire to be the best versions of yourselves. Bye for now.